Good morning, everyone. So the topic for the chapter 1 is the tourism marketing. So when business realized that production was increasing, they began competing for recognition within the market. So aware tayo na in the world of business, talagang hindi mawawala yung competition. Natitrigger lalo na makipag-compete yung different businesses kung tumataas na yung production nila, meaning nakakagain na sila ng recognition sa market. Building relationships with them has been at the heart of any successful business enterprise. So building relationship is actually an important part in business. Not just building good relationship to the client but also to your workers or to your crew. Tourism is one of the leading industries of the future. It is next to information technology and telecommunications. Malaki yung i-contribute ng tourism in terms of job generations and strengthening of economies. Marketing plays an integral role in its continuing growth. So many new destinations are emerging apart from the traditional favorites. Let's say, for example, the vanishing island in Albay. So usually when we say Albay, Mount Mayon is the first tourist destination that comes to your mind. Albay is not just about Mayon volcano. It also has different tourist spots that only a few people are aware. Tourism contributes 9% to an economy's GDP. So ano ba yung GDP? When we say GDP, it talks about the total value of goods produced and services provided in a country during 1 year. It also served as an economic indicator used worldwide to show the economic health of a country. So, di ba sabi nga nila, kapag bagsak yung GDP, meaning bagsak din yung economy. It has been estimated that there are 5 to 6 billion domestic tourists who travel within their country of residence. So, alam niyo na yan, yung domestic tourists, yung nagtitravel lang within their country. It is projected that there will be a total of 1.8 billion visitors traveling internationally by 2030. So, malay nyo naman, isa na tayo dun sa 1.8 billion na yun. In 2012, Philippine tourism has contributed 2% to the country's GDP, 215.5 billion peso. So, this has locally created a lot of jobs as well. 762,000 direct jobs and 2.2 million indirect jobs. So, ano ba difference ng direct and indirect? So, when we say direct jobs, it includes permanent jobs like, for example, the vice president and chief executive. While the indirect jobs, they are not directly producing goods and services. For example, the accounting department, the bodyguard, the guard, ganun. Marketing for tourism covers several levels, from the tourism destination as a product itself. So, yun yung binibenta ng mga business, yung tourist destination mismo, down to the specific tourism products and services na kung saan kailangang i-avail ng isang tourist para to complete their tourist experience. So, their products includes transportation. So, ito yung mga kailangan i-avail ng isang tourist. Transportation, bus ba yung gagamitin niya? By air, by sea, by water. Accommodation, hotel ba? Ganon. Food and beverage, attractions, amenities, and souvenir shops, among others. So, what is tourism actually selling then? Tourism is not a single product. It is a combination of products and services na kung saan masasatisfy yung traveler or masasatisfy yung client. So, let's move on to the unique characteristics of the tourism industry. So, the first one is intangible. Hindi siya nahahawakan, hindi siya naamoy, hindi siya natitest, hindi siya nararamdaman, or hindi siya naririnig prior to purchase. So, kapag nag-purchase ka ng isang product, hindi mo siya matetest muna. Basta yung tourism product, hindi nyo siya matetest bago bilhin, unlike consumer products na pwede kang humingi ng sample. So, matetest mo lang siya kapag ayun na, nabili mo na. Inseparable tourism product cannot be separated from the consumer. Let's say, for example, gusto kong pumunta ng Mayon Volcano. Nagpa-reserve ako sa isang, let's say, travel agency. Pag dumating na yung date ng alis, tapos, let's say, may sakit ako, hindi ko pwedeng sabihin, yung Mayon na lang ang dalhin niyo sa akin. So, as a tourist, kailangan ikaw mismo yung pupunta dun sa tourist destination for you to see it personally. And then variable, the tourism experience is likely to be different depending on when the product is available. So, ito yung yung sinasabi dito is yung experience na may experience. Halimbawa ako, nag-check-in ako sa isang hotel, let's say Diamond Hotel, tapos nag-check-in kayo din doon. Hindi porket same tayo ng hotel, hindi porket same hotel yung pinag-check-in na natin, same experience yung mararanasan natin. Pwedeng na-satisfy ako, ikaw hindi. Pwedeng ikaw na-satisfy, ako naman hindi.
So, hi! Ako naman si Carol, yung reporter, second. So, next is yung perishable. Ngayon, matatawag natin perishable ang isang product if hindi na siya pwede makonsume today or the following days. Products kagaya ng libro, notebook, ballpen. Kapag di mo siya nabenta ngayong araw na to, pwede mo siyang ilagay sa storage room, then pwede mo rin siyang ilabas the next day, and pwede mo rin siyang ibenta. So, tourism products, hindi. For example, meron kang 50 hotel rooms and 25 lang doon yung na-sold mo. Yung 25 na unoccupied, not totally lost or lugi mo, pero you fail to earn that day. You fail to sold that 25 rooms and syempre hindi mo na siya pwede mabawi sa araw na yun. Kaya matatawag natin siyang perishable. So next is yung seasonal. Hindi lang ito nagre-refer sa seasons of the year or yung weather condition. Ano rin siya sa behavioral pattern ng tourism marketing. Like, yung lean season tsaka yung peak season. So, syempre, pag peak season, mas marami nagta-travel and mostly, mataas din yung price, which is yung kabaliktaran naman ni lean season kung saan matumal, walang kaanang nagta-travel that time. Kaya, mostly, kapag ganon, talagang pinaiigting nila yung marketing nila para maging in-demand pa rin siya sa mga consumers. So, seasonal din yung reason kung bakit nagbabago yung rates ng airline seats and like mga hotel rooms. So, next is si substitutable. Substitutable or napapalitan. So, for example, dati puro lang ako si Zagu. Yun lang yung favorite ko. But then, dumating si I Love Milk Tea. So, hindi na si Zagu yung favorite ko, which is si I Love Milk Tea. Para second choice ko na lang si Zagu. So, from there, syempre, napalitan na yung gusto ng tao. Dahil nagiging competitive ang marketing, yung tourism industry, napapalitan din yung gusto ng tao. So, magiging less substitutable lang siya kapag, syempre, makakonsidered mo rin siya as competitive and there's something unique in it. So, doon naman tayo sa tourism as a high involvement product. Actually, dalawa siya. Si high involvement product tsaka si low involvement product. Doon muna tayo kay high involvement. So, high involvement product means that there is a greater degree of thought or study involved prior to the purchase. So, ito yung bago mong siya bilhin, kailangan pagtuunan ng atensyon, paglaanan ng time, pag-isipan, bago mo siya i-purchase. Like, mapatanong mo muna sa sarili mo kung worth it pa talaga i-purchase ka. So, there are 3 characteristics of high involvement product, which is expensive, complex, tsaka safe. Unrepeatable nature. So, expensive product, from the word itself, mahal siya. Like, for example, gusto mong pumunta sa Europe for 15 days. And nagkakahalaga siya ng 3,388 plus per person. So, convert mo yun sa Philippine peso, it's almost 170,000. Affordable pa yon. So, hindi pa kasama dun yung ibang bagay kasi may plus-plus. So, not a lot of people is may ganong kalaki ng pera para lang igastos sa 15 days na pagpunta sa Europe. So, syempre, kailangan mong pag-isipan na mabuti yun. Na patungkol sa, syempre, paano ka magka-canvas. Diba? Like, for example, na rin yung parang, yun nga, tourism products, home appliances, real estate, ko-compare mo yung mga products, sino yung suppliers, saka, ano yung mga nakapaloob na product, ano nakapaloob na features dun sa product na yun, bago mo siya bilhin. So, syempre, di naman ganun kalaki pakawalan yung ganun kalaking halaga. Next is yung complex product. Mostly consumers daw, nahihirapan silang bumili ng mga complex product for the reason na hindi nila madali naiintindihan yung information or yung features na nandun sa product. Like, for example, mga electronic devices and computers. Like, brand A and brand B. Paano mo sila makakompare dalawa? Kung at the first place, di mo alam kung paano mo sila i-compare, sino mas okay. Like, mababase ba yun sa ilang megapixel, processor, or anong operating system yun nandun. So on and so forth. So, ayun siya. Yung mga terms na ginagamit na kaya siya naging complex product. So, next one is yung unrepeatable nature. So, matatawag siya unrepeatable kasi once in a lifetime siya. Example is, worth it bang gumastos ako ng malaking halaga para pumunta ng Iceland? So, next is yung tourism marketing define. So, sabi dito, customer satisfaction is at the center of marketing. Ngayon, nagkakaroon daw ng misconception na pine-perform lang yung task na yon ng mga account managers or ng marketing officers. Pero, dapat, company as a whole daw is concerned if na-meet nila yung needs and wants ni customer. Siyempre, yung satisfaction din ni customer para bumalik sa kanila and patuloy pa tangkilikin yung products nila. Sabi naman ni Philip Kotler, he defines marketing as a social process by which individuals and groups obtain what they need and want through creating and exchanging products and values with others. For example, meron akong travel agency. Ayan, bilang travel agency, kailangan ko ng accommodation and transportation, so on and so forth. So, para magawa yun, syempre, kailangan kong mag-reach out sa ibang company para mabigay ko yung pangangailangan ni client. So, that's basically it. So, sabi naman ni Kotler, Bowens, and Mackens, defines marketing as the art and science of finding, retaining, and growing profitable customers. So, ini-aim naman netong definition nila yung patungkol sa mga pangmatagalang customer. So, syempre, naibigay mo yung needs and wants ni customer. Naibigay mo yung satisfaction ni customer. So, may possibility or may chance na babalik sa'yo lagi si customer dahil lagi mo siya napagbibigyan. Kaya nagiging sukoy mo sila. Pinakalaso na definition ng tourism marketing is from American Marketing Association. Na marketing daw is the activity, set of institutions, and process for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have values for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. So, kagaya ng definition ni Philip Kotler na syempre, kailangan mo ng iba rin talaga ang kumpanya para matulungan ka maibigay yung pangangailangan ng mga customers at mga kliyente. So that's it for me, and thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Maya Biblianes and I am now your last reporter for this presentation. We will talk about marketing as a management process. It involves the following key processes. They are marketing information system, marketing planning, planning tactical campaigns, marketing operations, and monitoring control. So there are 7 functions of marketing, and then I will be explaining 7 of them to you. Okay, so let's talk about first the marketing information management. It entails gathering information about customers to better serve their needs and improve decision making. Marketing information management, they are the one who gathers information on what are the customers' needs or gather information about the customers to better serve their needs or if possible improves their products. And second, financing. It involves planning to ensure that resources are available to maintain and improve the business. If possible, the resources are going lower or lesser, this will now make you lend money. How how you will lend money? By asking any financial institutions. What are those? We have here the bank, the credit union, the finance company, or the person himself to lend you money with a promise of repay with of course additional fee or interest over a period of time. Next is promotion. It prepares the various promotional strategies that will enable the products to be introduced and sold to the customer. So, example to this is making the product display on public or to any kind of advertisement for public awareness so as to increase sales. It involves designing, developing, maintaining, improving, and acquiring products and services to meet the needs of the customers. It is somehow connected to number one, marketing information management. Because on number one, they are gathering information about the customers, and now here in number five, they are now developing and improving the products so that the products and services will now meet the needs of the customers. So, number six, distribution. It involves bringing the products and services to customers in the best way possible. It is, in other words, to spread out. You need to spread out your products. You may possibly need to connect to any shipping or delivery company so that it will be like. Next is selling. This is the ultimate measures of marketing success. This is the main part of all because this will depend if your business is growing, if your business is successful. So let's now go to marketing mix. Marketing has 4 P's. Those are product, price, promotion, and place. So let's now talk about the product or service. This is what the company is offering to satisfy customer wants or needs. So, in product, this will include the brand, services, and packaging. Literally, what your company, what your business is offering. So the next P is price. This is the value that the seller puts on the product or service. This includes the discount, the price you offer, and the credit policy. It is basically like what I've said earlier on the pricing part. Basically, like what I've said earlier, the higher the price, the lesser the customer. And the lower the price and or the average the price, the more customer will want your product or will find your company. Next P is place. The product or services reaches the customers. So it will include the market, the channel, and the distribution. And again, like what I've said earlier on the distribution part, You need to spread your product on the best way that the customer will like. And last is promotion. It is an strategic plan by which customers are informed about the product or service and its value. It includes the publicity, advertising, and sales promotion. Again, like what I've said earlier, again, you need to make your products public. You need to put your products and services to any kind of advertisement so that it will gain public awareness and of course your business or your company will be known. So now let's talk about the factors that contributed to the growth of IMC or integrated marketing communication. First we have here the growth of technology. In this generation, we are all aware that technology rises in this generation and what we need to do now is to grab the opportunity to make it as our advantages, our business's advantages. It will help us connect to our customers and to promote our products and services. Spread our products and services so that it will engage more people, more customers. Next is incentive-based compensation. Incentive-based compensation, it is the additional money or other rewards of value such as stock options that are supplementary to base salary. And also this is a form of variable compensation in which a salesperson or other employees' earnings are directly tied to the amount of product they sell, the success of their team, or the success of the organization as a whole. Next is the consolidation of retail industry. This combines shipments to make the process of delivering into a retailer simpler and more efficient. And for the last factor is database marketing. It is a form of direct marketing using databases of customers. In other terms, this will be the communication in order to promote a product or services for marketing purposes. Okay, lastly, the use of integrated marketing communication. First is to reach the target market. So, what is target market? For example, you have toy business. So, your target market will be children or kids. Next is to achieve the company objectives or the company goals. And lastly, within the available market. What does available market means? It is that part of the total market which professes an interest in a product that can afford to purchase it and is not prevented by access barriers from reaching it. I hope you learned our presentation. Thank you very much. Next one is